Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the pop progression. We've been looking at the doo-wop progression, and you'll notice that the pop progression uses the same chords but in a different sequence. So we'll learn it today in the key of C with the song Don't Stop Believin, one of the best pop songs ever. And then we'll take a look in future videos at what that pattern looks like in other keys with other songs. I call it the pop progression because it is so often used in pop music throughout the 20th century into the 21st, but you'll see it in other genres as well. It's a pretty popular progression in Western music, I should say. So in the key of C, we're going to start on the C chord, and then we're going to go to G7. From there over to A minor, and then finally to F. That's the sequence. So if these chords are still new to you, C is that ring finger on the 3rd fret of A, that string closest to the floor. G7 is maybe the hardest just because it has 3 fingers. My index fingers on the 1st fret of E, middle and ring are on the 2nd fret of C and A respectively. Then I'm going to hop my middle finger over to A minor. That's just 1 finger, 2nd fret on the G. And then I'm going to keep that middle finger where it is, add my index finger to the 1st fret of E where it was before, and that's my F chord. And in Don't Stop Believin', what's really nice is right away with the intro and the verse, we're playing 1 bar for each chord. So we get kind of going in a nice steady pattern here. We get kind of going, whatever. C, 2, 3, 4, G7, 2, 3, 4, A minor, 2, 3, 4 to F, 2, 3. I'll add a strum, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor to F. Now my strum is in straight time, 1, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 1, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 1, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 1. So get in the groove. This isn't the only progression we use in this song, but it'll get us started. Here's verse 1. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on, and pause right there. That's the end of verse 1. Then we go into a different pattern. So here's a great moment to pause. Make sure you're feeling good about those 4 chords in that sequence. Make sure you're feeling good about keeping that strumming going, coordinating the 2. You may decide that for the rest of the tutorial, you're going to leave the strum out just to work on those chords, or maybe you're familiar with the chords and you really just want to dial into the strumming. Up to you. From here, though, I'm going to continue on to the pre-chorus. I'm going to stay on that F chord for 2 bars, and then I'm going to go to C for 2 bars, and I'm going to do that 3 times. F for 2, back to C for 2, 1 more, back to F, and to C, and then finally the last line where we'll start on F as we did for 2, and then go up to G7 for 2. And that'll kick us back to the pop progression. So let me play for you the end of verse 1 into the pre-chorus. You can hear those 2 patterns together. Starting on that last line, 2, here I go. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on. Here comes the pre-chorus. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Be street lights, be pop progression. Yeah. And pause there. Now, notice we sang the pre-chorus but did not go into a chorus. This is an interesting song in that regard. We play verse 1, pre-chorus, verse 2, then pre-chorus again, and then we get to the chorus at the very end. Very unusual that we have to play through the whole song and then sing the chorus only at the very end of it. But once you get there, it's the last part of the song. You can play the chorus as many times as you want. We'll probably do it about 3 times, but it's up to you. Once you turn the video off and you practice on your own, you can play it to your heart's content. So what I'll do here is pick up where I left off. With that interlude between the pre-chorus and verse 2, we're going to have just a little refresher on that pop progression, if you will. Then into verse 2, pre-chorus again, and then I'll play through to the chorus, which also uses the pop progression. So it should all feel very familiar once we get there. So here's where we left off, the interlude. 1, 2, starting on C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interlude is the same as the verse pattern. That pop progression. Always coming back to that here. All right, here's verse 2. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Playing anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some were born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on. Back to the pre-chorus. Strangers waiting. Up and down the boulevard, there's shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just to find emotion hiding somewhere in the night. Here comes the chorus. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. One more time. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. And on sea. Nice work. All right. So here's a moment to pause. Feel free to work on your own. Feel free to review what you need to in the video. As I said, you may want to leave the chords out, or you may want to leave the strumming out. Review anything that you didn't quite pick up along the way. I am here for you anytime you need. When you are ready, you can skip ahead to the play along, where we'll just play it top to bottom, and you'll get some nice practice in there as well. Enjoy. One more quick thing. If this video was helpful to you, I encourage you to consider becoming a member. It's a great way to say thank you, to help keep this channel going, and also to enjoy some extra perks and resources on your musical journey. You can learn more by clicking join below next to the subscribe button, and I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much.